Yahoo! It's me again, Luigi. You saw me yesterday, hopefully, in my backstory of gaming video. So here I am to tell you the backstory of how I was introduced to the Paper Mario series and my experiences with it. Now, the Paper Mario series is my favorite series ever. The Thousand Year Door is my favorite game of all time. It's a pretty amazing game, but I didn't actually start with the Thousand Year Door. So let's go back to the year after I got my Wii. You remember, if you watched the video yesterday, you remember me saying I got my Wii and 3 games with it. The next year, I got New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There's probably some other games, I don't really remember them. And Super Paper Mario. Now, New Super Mario Bros. Wii was probably my favorite game for a long time. It's actually the only time I've ever liked a 2D Mario game more than like other games. Because, to be fair, at the time, I really didn't have too many video games to play. Besides, like, on the DS, of course. And I only had, like, 5 Wii games or so. And maybe 5 Xbox games. That was really it. And my DS collection wasn't huge anyway. But so I got Super Paper Mario. And I couldn't read amazingly back then. I don't know what grade I was in, but I think I skipped through some of the dialogue, and there's a part where you learn about Tippy, the pixel butterfly in the game. You learn about Tippy's ability, where you point the Wii remote at the screen, and she can make stuff visible. I didn't really think that was going to be important, so I just kind of ignored it. And I got to Bustovius' house. He's one of the characters. If you've played the game before, you'll know who I'm talking about. He's in 1-1. He gives you the ability to flip. I didn't know what to do. So for like half a year, I was stuck on that part of the game. So I played this game on Christmas and didn't play it again until like June. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. I had to get my dad's help with it. I don't know how it came up. We just started talking about it, like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And he was like, oh, you gotta do this. And he'd never played it before. He just Googled it, I'm pretty sure. But we figured it out, and I went to play the game some more from there. And I think I did stop at one point, but I played that game so much. Once I had figured out that 1-1, I played the game so much. I especially have fond memories of Chapter 7, which is probably why it's my favorite chapter today. I remember just one day that my sister's friend, who I was friends with her too, until she moved away, which was pretty sad for both of us. I remember her coming over. It was before she came over. I remember playing that game. I don't even think, I remember playing Chapter 7. I don't even think we ever ended up playing the game while my sister's friend was over. I think I just remember playing that game before she came over. It's just a very fond memory, even though it wasn't very, I don't know, it shouldn't really have stood out, but very fond memory for me for some reason. So I went to beat Super Paper Mario. Yahoo! Amazing game. It's actually, right, as of now, it's probably my second favorite game in the Paper Mario series. So I continued down the road, and like, later, my friend discovered about the Wii Shop channel, and he found Paper Mario on there, and he downloaded it, and I have such an amazing memory of playing just the prologue and Chapter 1, and maybe I played the Chapter 2 with him. It was just one day, we just spent it all in his basement, playing Paper Mario 64 for the first time. And it was just so much fun. We gave little, we would like talk for we would of course read the lines, but we would like talk for the partner characters in like when they aren't actually speaking, like, so we would speak for Goombario or Cooper and stuff like that. It was so much fun. I immediately went home that day and downloaded it on the Wii Shop channel. Still one of my favorite games today. It's probably my third favorite in the Paper Mario series, just because probably nostalgia with Super Paper Mario, but I do have a ton of nostalgia with this game. So next, the best game in the series, in my opinion, is the next one I played, The Thousand Year Door. I found that it was on Amazon, and I was like, oh dang, there's a third, there are 3 Paper Mario games? I didn't even know about it, because at the time I really didn't like watch YouTube or anything like that, so I didn't like watch Let's Plays or anything, so I didn't really know about anything. Like, I'm pretty sure I thought about in the backstory of gaming video, I didn't even know Animal Crossing New Leaf was being released. I just found it one day, like near when it released, I'm pretty sure, and it was like, oh my gosh, it was so amazing. So I found the Thousand Year Door, didn't even know it existed. I got it, and at first I actually thought, okay, this is kind of not as good as the other two. Because Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are admittedly pretty boring in the Thousand Year Door. They've both grown on me, especially Chapter 2. I hated Chapter 2 so much the first time playing through that game, but I do actually very much enjoy it now. So, which actually gets me to play the game even more, because Chapter 2 is one of the reasons I wouldn't play the game very often, compared to how often I play it now. But I played through the game, and I have so fun memories. I was actually a pretty slow gamer. I remember playing through Chapter 1 in like 2 or 3 days, and Chapter 2 took me quite a while. I remember it was a Sunday. I remember playing Chapter 3 in like a few hours. I just sat down and I was like, this is so amazing. And then I think like the next weekend I played Chapter 4 and maybe even Chapter 5, because like the game was just getting so good. Chapter 4 is of course pretty backtracky, but oh well. And then Chapter 6 hit me, and such an amazing chapter. Chapter 3 and Chapter 6 are like some of the main reasons I love that game so much. Not Chapter 7 and 8 are just kind of but So then I found out that there was a Paper Mario Sticker Star for the 3DS coming out, and this was before I had a 3DS. Or was it before I had a 3DS? I don't really know. But my sister got it for Christmas one year, and she played it a little bit, and she didn't really care for it. And so one day I just borrowed her 3DS, and I played it, and I was like, this is not what I expected at all. So I was very disappointed. Then I got my own 3DS, and I just took it from my sister. She didn't want it. And I cannot make myself beat that game. I've played halfway through it. It's just such a bad game in my opinion. Even on its own, I know a lot of people do say, well, as a standalone game, it's an alright game. I can't make myself play that game. It is so boring to me. I hate collecting stickers. I hate having to find stickers, and how your sticker limitations were so bad. That was definitely a good thing in Color Splash, which is, I don't really want to talk about the Sticker Star for too long. So, yeah, I don't really like Sticker Star, never beaten it. Only game in the Paper Mario series I haven't beaten. I've beaten Thousand Year Door, 64, and Super Paper Mario at least 15 times each, probably. Maybe not 64, but the Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario, definitely. Next comes Color Splash, which is, it came out, and at first I thought, this is so amazing. The humor is so good, but it just got so boring and mind-numbing. It was like, it's Sticker Star all over again. And everyone says, well, it's a better version of Sticker Star. Nobody wanted a better version of Sticker Star. It's not even, it's a good, it's an okay game. The thing is, with the other three, the first three, I've played through this game so many times. Like I said already in the video, I did a Paper Mario game marathon over winter break before Christmas. So I only had a week to play through the 3 games I was going to do. I didn't want to do Sticker Star, and my GameCube remote was broken, which is I got a new GameCube remote for Christmas, which you can see in the what I got for Christmas video. But yes, it was so I only played those 3, and I couldn't force myself to play through I couldn't force myself to play through all of Color Splash again. It is not a replayable game. The humor, it got boring enough the first time, but then you know what to expect, and the humor is just like, oh my gosh, it's so boring. Like, the humor that comes up here and there in the first 3 games are good. Every time I play it, I still chuckle at them a few times, and it's like, hey. So, and the gameplay of Color Splash is also pretty but yeah, that's my backstory of playing the Paper Mario games. My favorite series of ever, like I said. Tomorrow I will probably come out with an Animal Crossing backstory, because Animal Crossing is definitely my second favorite game series ever. And I will be batch recording some more Toy Series tonight. I just wanted to come in here and record this episode because I want to have it out by tonight. Okay, see you all later. Ouija.